Hey guys, this is Phil. I wasn't going to do a review on this guy just because I don't really have a lot of good things to say about him, even though I am a big fan of John Carpenter and this movie, in particular Big Trouble in Little China. Um, but I guess to let you know, I do like John Carpenter. I own his Steelbook stuff, so here's The Fog. A few years ago I actually went to see him live in concert, and he played all of his theme music. There's They Live. I don't know if you knew, but he actually composed, I guess to save money, he composed his own music scores and stuff. Here's Prince of Darkness. By the way, these are just steelbooks. I do have like regular DVDs and Blu-rays. Assault on Precinct 13, the original, not the remake. Escape from New York. Of course, we have his classic Halloween, the original. This is the 35th anniversary, and it's not a steelbook because Shout Factory, which has the licensing to make those steelbooks, don't have the license to the original Halloween, and that's tied up with like Anchor Bay or whoever has the licensing for it. And of course, Big Trouble in Little China, which is what this figure is based off of. Now, if you play video games, you know the character Raiden from Mortal Kombat. It's actually loosely based on this guy. Same hat and stuff. But in reality, this type of the hat and the lightning stuff, that's actually from Chinese, stories and stuff. So really. Mortal Kombat really didn't steal anything. They're kind of like stealing something that was already stolen. So it's basically, anyway. So if you know the film, you know that he's one of the bad guys that kind of appears in the beginning of the movie. Unfortunately, with this particular line, it's called BST AXN line by Loyal Subject. Or I think it's Loyal Subject. Yeah, the Loyal Subjects is the company that makes this. This is the only John Carpenter character in this line. Maybe we'll get more, but I kind of doubt it. I think, or maybe we'll get this guy here. Anyway, it's basically this is the only figure in the little Big Trouble in Little China line. Like I said, I'm not too happy with the figure, but we'll get to that when we open him up. Now, if you open it up, unlike if you're not careful, you can like tear the packaging. So if you want to keep it mint, you gotta like do this way. So what you want to do is cut the tape here, cut the side, and then you can open this, and then now what you're going to do is lift this up here so then you can remove this flap here. This flap is really long. That's what causes the damage down here. So if you're a mint box collector, that's how you do it. Okay, so out of the box you get lightning effects, a knife, 2 extra hands, and 2 blades, and then a sticker, BST AXN sticker. The 2 extra hands are open. The figure itself has kind of grippy hand. This to hold the lightning. I wish there was something to peg the lightning in, but you're just gonna have to like play around with it so you can hold the lightning. The best part is this knife. It goes into his pouch here. There you go. That's really nice. So it comes with a spinning blade which you can put on his hands, and then this spins around. So that's kind of cool. Nice attention to detail. All right, and then his hat is can come off. All right, so yeah, let's talk about the. Well, he has, I guess, 22 points of articulation. You probably know it by now. It's like head, arm, elbow, hands, waist, crunch, ab crunch, legs. You can turn this part too, so his leg actually turns. And then he has double joint in knee, and then it's a very posable figure. I'm just not crazy about the sculpt. So if you look at his face, he really doesn't look like, I don't know, I don't think he looks like the movie. I mean, they probably did their very best, but it just feels like they might not have that realistic technology that, say, Todd McFarlane or a bigger company like Hasbro has, where they can take a digital image of the character and then superimpose it onto the action figure. So I feel like the head sculpt isn't quite there. The cape is removable. It looks like it's pegged in here. Actually, it may not be removable. It might be glued in there. But I'm sure if you pry it open, you can remove it. But I'm fine with it on. It's fine. Just leave it on. Now the hat doesn't really stay on his head very well. It's shaped. I just wish maybe there was a different shape or something that could hold his head in here. So you see that? It's gonna fall off now. Well, maybe it won't. I just know it didn't really stay on very well when I was playing around with it earlier. But yeah, I guess it just comes out really easily. You just really have to like put it in tight and then hold it down. Yeah, so this hat thing is actually Japanese-ish, because if you read Lone Wolf and Cub, there's these three assassins that going after Lone Wolf, and they wear this like kind of like rain hat, and there's little slots in the hat right here that they can look outside to see the vision. And then but yeah, so this is definitely Japanese, or at least I believe it's Japanese. It's probably maybe based on Chinese stuff, but the character actually is supposed to be Chinese, because it's kind of weird. Like, it's just kind of like Hollywood kind of mixing up different cultures because they don't quite understand it. But yeah, so yeah, this is Lightning, and like I said, I'm not too happy with the sculpt. I think it's not that great. I think the figure's price is all right. It's $15, I think, which is pretty good. I mean, for this size, it is a little smaller than, say, Marvel Legend. A Marvel Legend is 6 inches, and he's definitely a couple inches shy of a Marvel Legend. So yeah, I mean, if they release more characters in this Big Trouble in Little China, would I get it? I probably will. Yeah, I probably will. Like, but even though I'm not too happy with the sculpting and everything, what I would actually really love is for them to release They Live figures. I think that's really, really cool. I mean, you can have Kirk Russell coming in with his bubblegum. You can have like those character with the alien faces. Then you can have them read a newspaper that says "Obey." I think that would be really cool. I don't know if that license is available, but I would have them do that next if they have the license for it. As far as Big Trouble in Little China, yeah, I mean, I don't know how many other characters you can have in this line. I mean, you can probably have the bride and you can have the old guy, and then you can probably have Kirk Russell's character with his beer or something. But I don't know. I've just never seen this figure in the wild, so it's actually kind of exciting to see it out there. But yeah, but that's pretty much where I'll probably leave it at that. If you're into John Carpenter, yeah, definitely check it out. If you're not into the movies, then you probably have no interest in this figure at all. This is a very small niche audience that loves the movies, you know. Yeah, I mean, thanks for watching.